Good morning, Mother.
How are you?
I am good. How are you?
Okay.
Your phone is breaking up really bad. Anywho, I just called to tell you that I have been seeing someone. I wanted to wait official 7 days, you know, because once you tell men you ain't giving it up, usually they just leave right away. You know, so far so good. Donna from the post office sent him over. And yeah, I told you about Donna from the post office. Anyway, Donna sent him over from the post office. So we've had a nice long get together thing, whatever, today's Thursday, right? Yeah, last Thursday. And he's been around ever since, so it's nice. Are you sitting down? He's black. Get up, really? He really did? Oh, you just stop, Mom. You just pulling my leg. Cut that out. 40. Very spiritual. And so far, other than having an Audi, we have almost everything in common. We like the same things. We don't like the same things. Can you believe I finally found a black man that don't care for dancing? Can you believe it? Yeah. That just goes to prove somebody's out there for you guys. Just hang on tight. I got to do my video at the same time. And it was a trip, really, because I knew, like 4 other people told me, you know, he's just around the corner, hang on. So, I finally had another talk with Mac, believe it or not. So, okay, so I had a nice little talk with Mac, and I'm like, I don't know, what do you think? And of course, he didn't say anything this time. I can always feel him on my left side. So he just put his hand on my shoulder, and you know how people just push you a little down in the seat, like just be still. So I'm still. Okay, so Donna sent him over from the post office. Hold on, I gotta get the phone. So, you know, we were chopping it up and everything, and he's showing me the hairstyles that he designed and did for women, yada, yada, yada. And then he mentioned, you know, other stuff that he did. And he's pretty much a jack of all trades, just like Mac. And, you know, hard worker, Marine, yada, 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 Marine. So, and, so, you know, find out more. And I'm like, what? I like that too. What? I like that too. Are you kidding? Okay, so you don't think I'm crazy for talking to quote-unquote dead people, right? Okay. You know, and then he was telling me about, you know, what he believes in and whatnot, and showing me the beads that he made, stuff like that. Yep, he is as creative as I am. So, he cuts hair. He does hair. Has a 15-year-old son. And, you know, I don't know what to tell you. So far, so good. So, it's really nice, actually, to, you know, finally, you know, even just meet a guy and talk to him for 7 days, and he's, like, not gone, because I'm like, I'm really particular what I put in my body, so let's not even discuss that yet. I mean, you know, we talk about sex and stuff, but I'm not in a hurry to hurry up and have sex with somebody, because once you have sex with somebody, the whole game changes, you know. So I just told him straight up. I wrote him, you know, I tried to be very precise, even though most, let's just face it, fucked up men, in my perception, think that I'm so complicated. Yeah, that's just because you're not intelligent enough to understand what I'm saying, you know. So I just put it out there yesterday. I'm like, I really like you, and I know I'm gonna have sex with you, but because I feel comfortable with you already, I said, but when that day gets here, it's gonna change everything. So today, when you go take a nice long shit, I just want you to think about what it is exactly you want, and then I want you to be able to tell me, because if you just want to hit it and split, then you just need to tell me that, so then I don't get my hopes set up for even a friendship. Because having regular sex on a regular basis with a lover, that's just a business transaction. So if that's all you want, just tell me. I mean, I'm not gonna kick you out of my life or anything. Like I said, I already like you. I saw your thingies and parts and stuff, and I like them too. Let's not get it twisted. I want sex. I just want continuous, good sex on a regular basis with somebody who understands and can talk to me while you put your clothes on to leave. Or in between whatever. When we go to the movies, he sent me 2 movie tickets. Can you believe it? Isn't that nice? Totally unexpected. I was again, it was one of them days when I was upset with God, and I said, just forgive me now, but why? And I was having a little temper tantrum, like we Aries sometimes do, and and then, oh God, are you sitting down? Gemini Taurus, he's on the cusp, and I'm on the cusp. So I don't know. So he didn't reply back. He's never replied back to any email, but he calls. So as soon as I sent, I don't know, according to the time on the cell phone, I was opening up, so I didn't hear. So when I first got here, I sent him the email saying, hey, what's up, just tell me what you want, and I can do that. We can get on with life. So he called while I was opening the doors and putting on coffee, stuff like that. And he called. He left me the sweetest message. I'll play it for you later when I'm not on camera. But basically, he's like, look, it's like this. I'm sure you've already seen it, because you've seen a lot of things that you told me about myself, and I know that they're true. Whether I've told you that or not, I'll tell you now. So far, everything you told me about myself is true. So in that, you should also know that I am a deeply spiritual man, and I find you a deeply spiritual woman, and that is the main thing that I'm looking for in my next relationship. Because if we can't work on that together, then we can't work on anything. Good morning, anything else. So sex is not the end-all, be-all. I realize, though, I need it and want it. And I said, no, don't get me wrong, I need it, want it too. It's all good, but I'm just letting you know, I ain't fucking nobody on the first date. So, and we're well past that stage. So I have no choice now but to believe in what you say, because it's been 6 days and you're still here, so it's all good. He says, and furthermore, you should know, and if you don't believe me, you can ask Grandma. He has a grandma that looks like Aunt Jemima. Anyway, with the big pudgy cheeks and real dark blue-black. So he says, if you don't believe me, you can ask Grandma. I said, okay, I'll ask Grandma. Okay, I'm joking. I won't ask Grandma. But he says, once I have sex with a woman, that's it. I don't go looking for sex elsewhere. He says, but just like anything else, I say, yeah, everything good takes time. Well, I ain't in no hurry. I'm 50 years old pretty soon. I'm not in any hurry to do anything. So 40. So again, I asked Mac, I said, are you sure? And then this time he took both hands and he put them on both my shoulders and he pushed me in my chair even harder. He said, wait. He doesn't even know it yet. Hi, Papa. Hi. He doesn't even know yet. And that's when, they told me some other personal stuff that I have to tell you off camera. I'm trying to do a double thing here so I could, teach the kids. Don't be in a hurry for nothing. It's not worth your time to just hurry up and hurry because he's cute or because he's that. Oh yeah, that's what I told him. He says, I'm just so, of course, drawn to your your laughter and your personality, you know, of course those beautiful lips had a lot to do with it too. And, you know, and I said, yeah, but I think our thing is people are drawn to us because we are the life of the party. We are the jokesters. We are the ones who can hide our pain and, you know, enjoy the party. And then when the party's over, you're like, oh, fuck, I'm in so much pain. Here, honey, you rub big gay on me, and I'm going to rub something on you, and we're just going to chill for a minute, and then we'll get up and have great sex. You know, and then we'll go back to bed, you know, have some Kool-Aid and go back to bed. But until that, you know, time, just, you know, sit still for a minute. Just sit still. Because I see things in you don't want to admit, and you know I know it. You know, and I asked him, you know, about a certain situation, and he didn't answer me at first, but he remembers everything. I like that about him. And he eventually answers everything. So the next day, he's like, well, you remember you talked to me about whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop? And I'm like, yeah. And he says, yeah, well, that's true. I said, I know. My spirit guides don't lie. Either it happened to you or it happened, yeah. And you guys, just so you know, when you do a reading, for those of you just getting started, either it happened to the person you're giving a reading to, or maybe it happened to someone in their vibration, you know, which means their lover, you know, somebody they're very close to, their mother, their father, the sister, the brother, the lover, whatever, something like that. So that could always be. So when people tell you, no, you're wrong, I've never been to prison. Was your twin in prison? Well, yeah, wow. Come on, that's kind of like one vibration. Even if one is the devil and the other one's the angel, you know, they're still of like vibration. Anywho, so far so good, and one of these days when I can get Pat to take us out there, we'll come and spend part of the day, because yeah, I'll tell you about that later. But the main purpose of this video, the main purpose of me trying to kill two birds with one stone, talking to you guys and my mom, is so everybody can know, you know, just be patient, just wait. And I know it's easy maybe for an older person to say that to a younger person, but you watch, the next boyfriend or girlfriend you have, just wait. Just wait. Because let's face it, do you respect the boy if he just wants to have sex? And boys, do you respect girls who fuck you on the first date? Come on now, tell the truth. Put it in comments, tell the truth. Tell the truth, shame the devil. It's just a saying, don't write to me about that. Anywho, you guys go have a beautiful day, think about it, sit back, relax, you know, listen to your inner voice say, not yet. You know, or something like that. Yours might sound different than mine. And mine doesn't even really sound like that. Anywho, love yourself. Go have a great day. I love you and expect your greatness today. Bye.